So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade, looks like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? Now I don't want to do any more of it. Hi everyone, Martha here. So we just got finished watching Echo. We watched it on Hulu this time around. Because all five of them dropped on both Disney Plus and Hulu. Hulu's weird sometimes though, because it didn't like drop old Percy Jackson, for example. But I think it works. It has better connection than Disney Plus sometimes. So, but it doesn't let you like skip intros or recaps. I don't think they really planned for this to be drop all at once when they recorded this, because every single episode had a recap. But oh well. So this one has a little bit of shows, like in case you forgot or you didn't watch Hawkeye, which I don't know why you would watch this and not watch Hawkeye, but it has been at least 2 years since Hawkeye came out, so in preparation it did like remind you what happened. So yeah, we know that from Hawkeye that Kingpin is the one responsible for Echo's dad, not Roland. He just makes it look like Roland did it. And remember, that's Clint. So we do get a little bit of Clint, but it's basically scenes from Hawkeye. It's not like he came back for this show. They just took scenes from that show and put it in here. None of the scenes look like they're new that he's in, and he's like helping her realize that he didn't do it. He didn't kill her dad. Kingpin did. So, and Kingpin did it to to be like her new father in a way. But he was putting seeds into her head when she was little, even when her dad was still alive, to be a father figure to her. So because he went and killed an ice cream, either injured or killed an ice cream man just because he asked her to actually tell him which ice cream flavor he wanted, because he did not know that she can't talk sign language is how she talked. So, and he was actually trying to teach her that violence is the only way to deal with stuff through him, for hurting that guy. And even he killed the translator for, I guess, because he found no more use for her. But the way he translated, the way he like talked to her like two different ways. One was with a type of contacts lens that you put on top of somebody's eyes, so you can do sign language without actually having to do it. Which I didn't know even existed, and know that we are far advanced in that technology. But okay. That's pretty cool when they did that part. So Echo thinks he killed Kingpin, which I think it made sense for how big he is, it took more than one bullet to get him down. It's like taking down a bear. You don't use one bullet to take on a bear. You use 20. That's why you don't get that's why you don't get a handgun to do it. You get a machine gun to kill Kingpin. But I guess she learns not. You don't have to kill him to take him down. But so she went back home after she thought she killed him, back to Wyoming. Even though her family came, even though her ancestors came from Alabama, but I guess they moved there. So we find out that the way she lost her leg is for a car accident that also took away her mom, and she was pretty much born with her deafness. And she has two cousins there, Biscuit and Bonnie, and an uncle who also, I guess, that Kingpin roped in to work for him, I guess, but they don't know. Neither of them know that they work for him until they meet again. And we also have one of her grandfather, who is played by the actor who's been in a lot of shows and movies that has Native Americans in it, like Twilight. And if you played Red Dead Redemption 2, he's in there too. So he's been in a lot of he's also was in Last of Us for one episode. So yeah, and she decides to take down Kingpin by going after his cargo in that area, because she realized that he has shipments business in that state. So she decides to go ask Biscuit, her cousin, to go and take down a train by putting a bomb on it. He thought she was gonna steal some from it, but nope, she just left a bomb inside of it so it would blow up. And Daredevil, Matt's only for one scene, which it would be weird if he left New York for not anything that had to do with lawyer business or had to do with his stuff, because he just mainly stays in New York unless he really has to leave. So makes sense. We also have I think this says online this is that in one scene at the very end of the show that we have Bullseye using a bazooka, but it goes up in the sky because her uncle hits him with hits him with the gun. So it's been like forever since I watched that show, so it makes sense that I didn't recognize him. So the actor, when he didn't really have much parts in this, and he really didn't say hello, I'm Bullseye, or he didn't dress up like Bullseye. But he was just trying to blend in with the environment, because that's what Kingpin needed him to do. If he dressed like Bullseye, he wouldn't be blending in. So, yeah. And so Kingpin comes out after he finds out that she blew up one of his cargo trains, and he offers to make her his queen and try to make it look like he wouldn't mind her killing him by using the same hammer that killed his dad. But I think he was just trying to play friendly and bring her back to New York where he can keep an eye on her, because her being in a different state is not keeping an eye on her. So in that scene, during the scene where they have a Sunday dinner scene, was pretty tense scene, even though it's Thursday and nothing happened really. Who's gonna make the first move? It's like when you put a bomb under a table and you wondering when is it gonna explode, but nothing happened. So But it did happen later on. So they like hinted that her power is like to help heal somebody from the inside out, because he tries to do that with Kingpin, but you can't really heal him, because at the end of this show, he decides to run from, I guess he decides to run for mayor of New York, because he sees it on the news that they were looking for somebody to like run, who should run for mayor, and he like gets the idea to do it at the end of the show afterwards. And it's not really clear, can his eye still function after being shot in the eye? It's not really clear. But I think he was just trying to still have use for her, even though that she tried to kill him. So I don't know. I do like this one. This one is still violent. I like the scene at the skating ring where they had that fight where she was using all the arcade machines to help her fight the bad guys. Like also use a toy machine and use the toy guns to like hit them with the rope that's attached to the toy guns, and how she uses the pinball and the little miniature bowling game to attack them with it. Like, I've never look at an arcade place the same way ever again because of that. Because how much she used toys basically for her advantage. So yeah, probably gonna get this one like a 9 out of 10. It's okay if they dropped it all at once, but I can understand why some people would not want that to drop all at once. It's because of they wanted like to make it the conversation of the show to last long, or like a lot of other shows. But I understand why they would, because that way it would not like prolong it. It's only like five. It only has 5 episodes. So yeah, I do like I did like the music they used in here, and how like often they had it go to no sound, so you can hear how things go through Echo's perspective. So yep. So you should go watch it. It's really good. You have Hulu or Disney Plus or both. You can watch it. So I'll see you guys later. And I did like a lot of the how they hinted like on the American stuff, and how they made her not be part of the same tribe as what's her name, Aiden? Have her not be part of the same tribe as Karori, to show people that there should be more than one woman Native American one, because they represent multiple tribes. That's what I would say. Because if you pay attention to like the Native, every tribe was different, and even sometimes their language was different. So, and it's not the same. No tribe's the same, okay? It's like saying like every state has their own. Every state is the same, no matter what color it is. Like, no, every single state has their own cultures. Same thing with the tribe. So I'm probably giving this one like a 9 out of 10. So I'll see you guys later. Like, her, subscribe, and bye bye.